A vibrant class at Teremunga Primary School.
Again? Very good.
It is exactly what inspires one of their teachers, Caesar Adiko. Children who can read to learn.
Not only learning to read.
What does that mean?
That is by scaffolding them through the reading session. In a classroom like this, when a teacher writes a story, the teacher should read the story once for the learners so that the learners pick the pronunciations and the actual sense from the story.
Adiko summarizes the lesson for the children to understand it better.
To cause the learners to identify the meaning of the story, and it makes the learners to go and underline at least the meaning from the story.
Communication thus becomes easier between the teacher and the pupils.
You are supposed to break the words according to syllables. Don't make learners to read the words just once like this. Because in our own dialect, other letters, we don't have their sounds correctly. Letters like C, let them take the sound of K, so that they call it to be crop, not chirop.
Until a few weeks ago, Caesar and his colleague Ochol Kizito were a world away from what they are doing today.
We are lacking some knowledge of how to handle the infant classes.
They say there will be no more miming in their class, which learning to read does. The pupils are going to be in charge of their own learning by reading to learn. Two confusing statements when used in one sentence, but actually when you listen to these children read by themselves, you will notice the difference. Adiko exudes energy in class which has become infectious to the pupils. It comes from a thorough training from a project by the Aga Khan Foundation and SIDA, strengthening education systems in East Africa.
Next year, there will be at least, they are going to put the program for upper also.
Roslyn Alivoni Chandiru, a senior education officer and deputy district education officer in Koboko, is also enthused by this intervention.
They have trained us as the district officials, as a trainer of trainers. We have now trained the head teachers of the 50 schools of Aga Khan and the heads of infants, because the Aga Khan is coming for pre-primary and primary in the Koboko district.
The project, spread over 5 years, covers Koboko, Yumbe and Arua districts in West Nile and targets over 4,000 teachers. The district inspector of schools in Arua, Charles Achema, has called this a tremendous change.
With the innovations, these innovations actually have come timely to support our education system in the district.
In Koboko, the teachers are implementing what they have been taught in the past week, nothing short of what the Aga Khan Foundation expects.
The children will be learning better. We get better grades and better transition therefore from primary to secondary.
And I think AKDN, the Aga Khan Development Network, will be staying in this region for a very long time.
Yeah. Shall be checking.
Yeah, you check.
Children like this one, yet to start schooling, will need the services of revitalized teachers, such as Koboko's Adiko and Chizito, if they are to be assured of a brighter future in these underserved districts. Florence Naluyimba, NTV.